Very good afternoon to all of you. I'll be sharing my views on the emergence of complex ophthalmology. We've been hearing various options throughout the course of this session. The option that is now emerging as one of the preferred options is the role of complex ophthalmology. It is this option which seeks to give the young ophthalmologists the benefit of all the options which you will hear so far, taking away the risk and giving you a safety net to fall back on. We are fortunate to be part of a generation who is spoiled for choice. You have many career options before you, and you can choose any and do it well. Before discussing why corporates have found their way in the Indian ophthalmic space, let's look at what are the pitfalls of choosing the other options. Going solo. It is a great option if it works well. But you are investing a lot of money and a lot of your time into becoming a cataract surgeon. Because the day you decide to go solo, you take the super specialist. There is not one ophthalmologist in this country who is the best at everything, and obviously so. We live in a competitive environment where you need to be the best at what you're doing, and you obviously cannot be the best at everything. So at best you will be an average of most things and maybe the best at one thing. So you are offering your patient an average experience for most specialties, even though you may be giving the patient a good or best outcome in the specialty that you are the specialist. However, if you're going solo, trust me, you will be a cataract surgeon to the core and the specialty will become a hobby. Also, you will have to spend a lot of time doing unnecessary work like HR, the opt-out is missing, ESA can leave, little issues which will bog you down clinically. The day you set up a practice, you have invested a lot of money into it. It may be a booming practice. But if you are attending an AIOS conference, if you are taking a leave for a holiday, or if you have a family emergency, that practice will amount to zero. All solo ophthalmologists who sit here, their clinic is doing nothing right now. The day you wind up, however many patients you have treated successfully in that premises will lose its relevance. The day you back up. The day you do not go to work, your practice is zero. There is no safety net. You are the only one. You are creating a living, you are not creating a legacy, and you are a lone warrior. Government institutions, I have the deepest regard for. I received my training from AMC and NIMS, and I hold them in they hold a great place in my heart. Unfortunately, not all government institutions offer you the quality that some of them do. And of course, you're stuck with a boss. The boss may not like you. You may like the boss, but it is something which will shape your future, your practice, and you cannot control. Merit will not be the only thing which will be used to evaluate you. There is often a paralysis of policies and a lot of red tape which may come into the government. With the increasing economic development, I think we have moved out of the charity space. Most of the world has, and I think ophthalmology has too. Group practices are a great idea. They are almost like boy band and girl band. You heard of the Spice Girls, you heard of the Backstreet Boys. They were very big. They come in big, they're a group of friends who want to do a lot, but they are not bound down in an organization. There is no policy. So a simple ego clash can just take it all away. Family is an option. You want to leave it all for your children, which is a great idea, but we live in a world where being a doctor is not the only profession. Your future, your children may choose other options, may choose other cities, or may simply want to work in a different manner than you do. So comes in the corporate setup. When you decide to work for a corporate, you are entering an organization of which you are the clinical arm. You are not hassled by the fact that what is the rental of the building, what is the maintenance of the building, is my housekeeping staff here, is the optometrist hired, or somebody is coaching my staff nurse. You are what you are meant to be. You are an ophthalmologist. You can focus on your specialty because you will be working as a team. In order to do a significant amount of specialty work, you have to see an opening more than 100. Because if you see less than 100, you won't really be doing enough numbers of your specialty. It is impossible to see an opening of 100 every day without a team. And if you are part of a team, you will get your specialty. You also get their support. If today your cataract patient may need a retina backup, you will have the support of a retina person. I may have done various resets in my life, but when I got a patient with ability to keratopathy, I knew that I had the best person to do the blue IOL. So I did not need the patient immediately. The patient had the blue IOL and had a reset done. That makes me believe that I can give the very best to the patient. As an ophthalmologist, you have the pool of knowledge that you need, you have the backup of a team, you are constantly learning from them, and you can evolve in your specialty. If you want to invest in equipment, that equipment will make as much money or as much return when it is used. If a single person is using that equipment will not find its true value. In a corporate, there are various people who are using the same equipment. Therefore, a corporate will give you a technology that nobody else can. Because a corporate can get the value out of that technology. You will have access to not only the best technology, but the best team to work with. The day I am speaking here, my clinic or my center is not shut. My post-ops are still being seen by someone because we work as a team. There is a safety net. In case you are on leave, you still get a salary. The day you have a sickness, you won't wind up. There is someone backing you all along. The corporate also benefits from working with doctors because they eventually build a model which gets a positive perception from people. And that allows them to replicate the model successfully in cases, reducing the gestation time. Nobody really has, if you have registered a positive perception with a person in an X area, and you go to an adjoining area, you can spread your wings with a lower gestation time. And you can diversify quite effectively, giving you good results. All in all, corporate is a place where performance pays. It is the good people who will support you in HR, be it even in the OT or staff nurse, OT technician or optometrist. Because here, there is nothing else. You are what you are based on your performance. We are in a competitive world and we are to give the best outcome to the patient. That is what we are working for, and the only thing that will succeed in that is performance. You will be happy to perform in an area which you have chosen for yourself without having to worry about the nuisance, and you will be happy when your performance pays you back, which is what a corporate ensures. Of course, every corporate has a different experience, and you will have an experience based on the corporate that you choose to work for. We at Center for Sight have always maintained that the doctor is the key to giving the outcome to the patient. We are doctor-centric, we are outcome-centric. We also are fairly driven by technology. We have, I think, the most amount of femtosecond laser installations in the country. Even though there are larger chains than us, we possibly have more technology than them. Because we believe that doctors can deliver only when given the best technology. We are largely driven by people who have received training in great institutions and out of an academic bent of mind, and we give a lot of emphasis on academics, podium presence, and confidence learning. Just like to take this opportunity to introduce our initiative called CFS Education, which has been started by Dr. Santosh Manohar, and we request you all to join us at cfseducation.org. So all in all, a corporate will give you an open and transparent system of functioning. You haven't invested anything in it, but you will get the returns. You will get a safety net, which will be very useful for you in times of crisis, in times of a holiday, in many ways which you will discover. It will offer you an opportunity for financial growth from day one. Because the day you join a corporate, you start seeing patients. It will offer you technology which you may never be able to afford. It will offer you the growth that you need academically, surgically, financially. It will offer you like-minded peers. But it is important this time to know that you must associate with a corporate who share your values and ethics. Because those are things which don't change over time. You have certain things which you hold dear, and if you feel a corporate allows you to continue in that manner, that is the corporate institution. So all in all, corporate is the next big thing in ophthalmology, and wisely so, because that's the way the rest of the world has already gone. Why should ophthalmology be behind? It is being part of an organization in which performance is key, and in which you given one person a key area. You do this well, And that is what we are here for. Doing the best of everything in a manner which brings together an organization to give the best to the patient, in return making not only the doctor but the person who runs the